Right there, triple parking. Oh, that's not good. Memorial Day weekend, episode 4 of the Elephant's Trunk Flea Market here for the summer of 2024. It's pretty much summer, right? It's gonna be a big problem here later. I'll show you guys why. You see all these cars right here? This is gonna be a big problem later. Watch this. Look at this. These people were not thinking. 3 cars parked in a row. Big problem. This guy's stuck. It's all the way down. They're gonna have a big issue here. It's gonna create a very hectic mess here. Yeah, this one's 3 rows, 3 cars too. Oh boy. I was just talking to some folks back there. That parking is gonna be a nightmare. It does happen here every so often. They don't have anyone here assisting in parking. But one of the things I would never do is, if you already see 2 cars there, why would you park a third? And I just caught somebody doing it, and I said, hey, if you park there, the people in the middle can't pull out.
And they're like, oh.
Yeah, they don't get it. Even the lady in front of me saw it. They're like, oh, I gotta move my car. Yeah, move your car. Think about it. Doesn't make any sense. You're gonna be stuck there forever. All right, there it is. There's the $3, the happy face. Oh, I let the powers who need to be know about the parking issue, so they basically said they're sick of it too. They had, I guess they have ropes out there, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but they said people keep cutting the ropes. Why would you cut the ropes that help people park? So dumb. All right, off that subject, let's go shopping. Well, they just made that announcement about being triple parked. Very basic announcement. If you're triple parked, move your car. I don't think anyone's gonna leave to go move their car, because I don't think they realize they are triple parked, most of them. And the one guy that I said something to, he really just didn't care. So, all right, end of that. Well, maybe we'll check on it when we leave. Let's go shopping. You know, I was thinking about selling today. By the way, today's May 26th, 2024. I don't think I said that. I was thinking about selling here today, and I decided not to. I just wasn't prepared enough. You know, you got to price everything. You have to really organize everything you want to sell. The other thing is, there's not a whole lot of vendors here. There's another flea market going on in the area, not too far away. Stormville, which is a very big flea market. So, yeah, it's gonna be a slower flea market, but I'm sure there's some good stuff to find. We got some cool things. Remember this guy from, oh my god, what is it? It's on Super Nintendo, Super Mario World. I hate these guys. Are they called Boos? Yeah, Boos, right? Oh, this is pretty cool. Is that handmade? Someone made this? It looks handmade.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? It's pretty neat. Let's get some games over here. We got Super Tennis.
Yeah, but did you get that, the Son of You thing?
Yeah, it's USB, so it's kind of...
We got some Pez.
Oh, that's cool.
Trolls. A little miniature troll. Little trolls. The little trolls that are on the channels. They're not on my channel. But, crayon. Oh, I know what this is. I just bought a couple of these. How much is this?
$2.
It's a Game Boy Light, right?
It's for the, I think it's for the SP.
Okay.
Or not the SP, the GBA. So
Yeah?
SP. What the hell am I?
You know, it's funny. I just bought 2 of these the other day. Yeah, I think I'll do that for $2. Look at these. Who didn't have these Micro Machines? These were awesome. I got a cool story about these. My brother, we were moving up from Florida in 1987. He was playing with these on the, not these exact ones, but he was playing with them on the dashboard of my mom's car.
How's it going, guys?
And they slipped right into the air conditioner vent. Yep, we never got them out. And every time she put the air conditioner on, you heard these spinning around. All right, we got some more video games.
A little different stuff.
Yeah, I see you got some good stuff.
This is a little weird.
Yeah, what is that? Oh, tiger? Is that for the eye? Whatever they call it?
Yeah.
Dude.
I had to do a little research because I had no clue.
That's so... Can I open this?
Yeah.
Let's see if I... Can you open it for me? Or can you help me open it?
Yeah.
Assist me in opening. There we go. Let's see. This is weird. You didn't get the device, though, did you?
No. No,
No.
they weren't selling it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I tried. I definitely tried.
It's yeah, R-Zone. That's it.
Yep.
R-Zone, which is funny because I think that's what when you went to Toys R Us, I think that's what they ended up calling that department. Wasn't
They
the
were in
R-Zone?
like a little plastic.
That's cool. Area 51.
That's an expensive one.
Is it really?
That's like an $80 one.
Wow. That's cool. You never see these. That's the first time I actually seen one
Yeah,
of these.
I wanted you to see them. I was,
You
like,
did?
I was like, he's my weird game guy.
Yeah,
So-
dude, that's I knew what it was. I knew what it was. Oh, the famous McDonald's Garfield glasses.
Yeah, do you have one?
$3.
Almost over.
When McDonald's used to actually give you cool stuff. They need to bring glasses back. That was awesome. These were cool. Everybody had these in their cabinet back in the 80s and 90s. Look at this amazing New York World's Fair glass. I actually have that one. I believe that is the Science Building out in Queens. Yep, Hall of Science. That building's actually still there. And you got a cool collection here. I saw. Oh yeah, you get the I've never seen that one before. I have to show that one.
Set of 8
Oh really?
up in Lee's Antique Center.
Okay.
It's up the road.
This is awesome. Wow. All the 39 World's Fair stuff, which was in the same place.
No, except for that one card I got to roll.
He's got the Ford pin there. Wow, that's awesome. And then he's got another one. I missed this one up here. A little faded, not too bad, but a little bit faded. Shea Stadium, now a relic of the past.
Roll that down.
Built for the World's Fair. You see those New York World's Fair glasses fairly often. They're not rare, but you know, they're not cheap. They're, you know, it's somewhere around $10 a glass or under is about the right price. But the Shea Stadium one, I've actually never seen in person before. I have a few of them. I have the Science Building. I have the Unisphere, is it? I think it's the Unisphere, the big globe. I have that one. I have the New York State Pavilion. Not sure how many are in the set. I think 6 or 8. But the Shea Stadium one, like I said, I've never actually seen that one before. That particular one was a little faded, but it was pretty cool to see. This is why I go through every row twice. I actually didn't see this when I walked through the first time. Look at that, the Beatles Rock Band set for the Xbox 360. You know, I actually had that same exact set before. I don't know if I had it for the 360 or the PlayStation. I bought it to resell it. He wants $100 for it. He said it's complete in box, everything looks brand new, but it's missing the game, which is weird. I feel like I have the game, but he wants $100 for it. Oh, I'm thinking about it. I would just probably resell it, to be honest, but oh, God. It's worth about $250, $260 at least. Pez dispensers, Woodstock, and Snoopy. There's a Goofy.
No feet.
Yeah, no feet Goofy, huh? Kind of cool. What year do you think it's from? Any idea?
I don't know when I stopped.
Stop by Home Depot and see.
Yeah, he's got the no feet Goofy. They don't look like they were sold off like the last time we saw one. All right, so I bought the Pez dispenser. Seemed like it was worth like $8, and I paid $10 for it. I figured, you know, if we're gonna do shipping, then you know what? I'm kind of trying to beef up my Pez dispenser collection with some of the little bit older stuff because all my stuff is fairly new, except for one that I have since I was a kid still, which is still worthless. All right, so a lady next door at the next vendor heard me talk about Pez dispensers, and she said my husband's got a bunch of Pez dispensers. And I looked up, and this guy was over there, and I recognized him right away. I knew exactly his name. Were you surprised when I knew your name was Sean?
I thought you worked with my wife. I didn't know you knew me from Pez.
He works at the Pez Visitor Center in Orange, Connecticut, and isn't that your whole collection?
Yeah.
This is insane. So every time we go to the Pez Museum and we look at the collection, that's his personal collection, which is something that's pretty impressive, man. I got to get a tour from you next time I come there.
All right,
Are
come down.
you there often?
5 days a week, sometimes 6.
What day do you have a typical exact day off, or
Monday through Friday usually.
Monday through Friday you're there?
Yeah.
And what got you collecting Pez?
Just something fun.
Something
And
fun.
one thing turned into another, and you end up writing books, and then you end up working for the company, and 30 years goes by, and you're like, wow, this is still fun.
That's awesome. Do you remember what your first Pez dispenser was?
No, I wish I did. Everybody asks that, but I don't have any idea. I think I just bought, maybe a dozen or so when I started and lined them up and went back and started looking because I didn't have any purpose until then.
That's awesome. Do we have a favorite Pez item, or I don't want to say dispenser because you have a lot of stuff. I love two things in the Pez Museum that are my favorite that are not Pez, but they're Pez related is the OCC bike, the Orange County Chopper bike, and also the Pez woman's outfit.
Oh yeah, those are exceedingly rare.
Yeah.
Very cool stuff. Yeah, I like the things that are kind of non-dispensary. The vending machine.
I was gonna say the vending machine.
Stuff
Yes.
like that. It's so much harder to find. Dispensers you can hope for somebody's safe, but the big awkward, the clothing stuff like that from the 50s.
I've looked. I've never seen anything like that before.
It's hard. I mean, 35 years, and you see what I have. It's a handful of stuff down there at best.
Right. So, do you have a favorite item in the museum?
Man, there's so many. It'd be like pick 'em. I like the psychedelic stuff. I like the soft head monsters, the full body Santa. People ask me that, and I tell them, well, it's the ones I usually keep buying over and over. There's like 40 some Santas down there and 70 monsters. It's just because I like them. I keep buying them.
You know what? It gets me every time I go there. Like, I see a lot of the same. We go there probably 2 or 3 times a year. And every time I go in there, I see something that I'm like, oh, I've never seen that before. Like some of the DuckTales Pez dispensers, like Webigail, or like I had the OCC ones, which were the first Peoples, right? So like I always see something there, and then I'm like, oh, I want that. Or the Chick-fil-A one, which one of my subscribers bought me. You got such an amazing collection. I agree with you. It'd be very hard to pick something out.
That, man. It's cool to have a repeat customer here. I had no idea.
It's also I have all the President ones, and I'm glad they started reissuing them as singles, which is awesome.
Yeah. Well, it's the same dispensers. I'll go telling on the company secrets. It's just leftover dispensers we had from the series, but they're non-licensed, so there's life to them afterwards. And he's like, we can't put them in sets. There's some we're missing, so we did a special blister card just for the singles and then repackage them and selling them.
What would have been really cool, and I'm sure this would have been really difficult, some kind of fact about them on the back of the card.
Yeah, we kind of thought about that, but the series, that was the educational piece of it, so we just made this. We were even talking about, do you call them presidents now? Because, we could get away with a little, it wasn't the education piece,
what would be cool is a big presidential Pez dispenser. Maybe not all of them, but maybe select presidents like Lincoln, Washington, maybe FDR, some good ones.
Never say never.
That'd be awesome. Well, Sean, thank you for your time. I appreciate it. I'm going to go take a look at your collection.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks. This was cool.
So this is the first time Sean's selling here at the Elephant Trunk Flea Market. And like I said, all the stuff in the Pez Visitors Museum, or Visitor Center is what it's called, is his. But he brought a lot of the Pez with him that he's looking to sell. Probably a lot of duplicates, I'm sure. Just like me with video games, he sells the duplicates. So a lot of cool stuff here. It's going to the big Pez convention. Where was that? Cleveland, you said? Cleveland, Ohio, in July?
Yeah.
So if anyone's from that area and they want to go to a Pez convention, there's one in Ohio in July. Very cool collection. Love it. Wow, that was so cool to meet Sean. What an awesome guy. Very nice. We talked for a good 15-20 minutes. And I think he was kind of surprised that I knew who he was. I was watching someone else's Pez video a couple months back. And when I was at the other table, a lady came over and said, hey, you got to come over and see my husband's he's got some Pez stuff if you like Pez. And I said, is that Sean? And she said, yeah. And he wasn't too surprised, but a little bit surprised that I knew his name. But like I said, I had seen him in that video and found out that whole entire collection in the Pez Visitor Center is all his, which is super awesome. So maybe we'll go back sometime and do another video there and, show off his collection. Maybe he can actually show it off, which would be super cool. Here's a beautiful national cash register.
No.
Gorgeous machine. No sale. Oh, it doesn't. It's stuck.
Yeah,
it's stuck. Oh, because they're all. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you got to hear that noise. Yeah, you just press that one button. There you go. No sale. Shopkeeper knows the drawer was open. Oh, these seem to be a thing today. The old national cash registers. I actually have one of these in my house. Not anything as nice as these are. Mine's very boring and plain. The reason I bought one is years ago I bought it, because it reminded me of my grandfather. My grandfather owned a beauty shop down in Miami, Florida, and he had one of those national cashiers. That's how he rang people up. I remember back in the 80s, a haircut maybe $8 to $10. So, you know, it was easy to ring people up at those prices. There's another awesome Art Deco piece, old penny scale.
Yeah, it's working. The scale works.
Really beautiful. How much does this go for?
It's $600.
$600. I got one that is probably from the 50s or 60s. This one's definitely anywhere from the 20s to 40s, I would say. The scale was $600. That was one of the things also I was going to bring today. I was actually going to bring my national cash register and my scale, because they're two bulky things now that I wanted at one point, and now I'm ready to get rid of them. They're just, you know, they.
I want to make sure that there's no.
You know, you have interest in something, and then over time you lose interest in it. So it's just one of those things. I'm ready to move on from the cash register. It's so heavy, so bulky, and now it's just sitting in a storage unit, so it's not even being displayed. So it's time to go. Never any trouble finding Pez dispensers at the Elephant Trunk. These guys are very Simpson heavy here. Pretty sure I have all these. I need one of the big Pez dispensers of some of the Simpson characters. Eddie, that does not mean buy something for me. I'm just looking. Yeah, there's Marge. I really need to take a photograph of what I have. They got the whole family. Homer, Maggie, we got Lisa, and Marge, and Bart. I think I showed somebody twice. All right, we got some cool stuff over here. And look who it is. One of my favorite vendors, Ralph.
Oh, you're too much, Germ.
What do you,
Germ?
You got anything cool today?
Everything. Look around.
Look around.
Look, Flash Gordon.
Full
size. No, that's
before my
sci-fi.
time. Before my time. All right, let's see if he's got anything cool over here. He might have. It's hit or miss. He's usually got some good stuff, but it depends on what you're into. Let's see if we can find any Simpsons stuff. We got some video game stuff. No, oh, Knight Rider. Man, if you would just start a singing career, I'd be all set. Ooh, look at this. Oh no, we got these already. All right, we looked through these the one time.
You have seen those.
Yes, I have seen these.
Those are the ones you did not want.
I still did not buy. I still did not read the one that I have, so we don't need any more. Some video games. Let's see. Did these get hit already?
They did.
They got hit
pretty hard.
They got hit hard. He's not a video game guy, but he'll buy some stuff. Oh, Altered Beast. That's a good one. It is getting very, very hot out here. Oh, look at this. 2-pack of Pez. I'm not a Star Wars guy. You guys know that. Spaceballs all the way.
Merchandising.
Merchandising? What's that?
Merchandising. Come, I'll show you. Open up the store where the real money from the movie is made. Spaceballs the t-shirt. Spaceballs the coloring book. Spaceballs the lunchbox. Spaceballs the breakfast cereal. Spaceballs the flamethrower. The kids love this one.
No one's ever going to do a Spaceball Pez dispenser. Did I finish that row? I don't know if I finished that row. You know what? I might have to go. I think I have to go back. Actually, I went the wrong way. I'm gonna go backwards. Then we'll end up back over here again. Ralph was telling me about an auction. I think he's the auctioneer for Golden Gavel's auction somewhere in Connecticut. They got a big toy auction coming up, which I'm not sure if you guys will see this video before that or after that. I think it's on a Saturday, and I want to say he said July 12th. It's tough for me to take off a Saturday, but I could record it there. But I don't know, Saturdays, he told me about that one a couple months ago. I really want to go, but I also want to take off this Saturday coming up because it's my town-wide yard sale, and to take off 2 Saturdays, that would be very, very difficult. I don't know. What would you guys do? Oh, this is kind of funny. I didn't come over here for this, and it just hit me in the face that this guy's got video games. It's kind of funny. It's good. Love it or hate it, I actually like this truck when it came out. I actually had a Chevy SSR back in the day. 2005 was the one I had. I had so much money off that thing. I got 20,000 off MSRP. I ended up buying that thing for 30 grand. They're now going for big money from what I heard. I should have kept it. Didn't know. That Chevy SSR, it was a cool vehicle to own. It was very uncomfortable. It was funny. I didn't realize the seat reclined until the day I traded in. Literally, I was pulled into the dealership parking lot where I was trading in, and that's when I realized the seat reclined. Truck was fast. It was the first year it had the Corvette engine in it. I think it was an LS. I'm not sure if it was an LS1 or LS2 engine, but it had about 400 horsepower. I think it was 395. Thing was fun. Power hardtop, which was
Holy shit.
The new Chevrolets, an American revolution.
It was cool. It was a neat truck to own, but it was kind of useless as a truck. It just looked very cool and retro. And at the time, all those kinds of vehicles were coming out. The PT Cruiser, you know, the Prowler had come out previously to that. The Thunderbird, you know, Mustang Mach-E, or not Mach-E, Mustang had come out. You know, so everybody was going with that retro look. But I think Chevy pulled it off best with that SSR. It was just a great looking truck. This is really neat to see. McDonald's playset. That's awesome. It's got all the contents here in the bag. Of course, you guys ever see the movie Super Size Me? Rest in peace to Morgan Spurlock, documentary guy who just passed away at the age of 53 from cancer. Very sad. I enjoyed his films. Definitely lost someone who's very creative. Just picked this up. Vendor was asking for $5. I turned it over. I said, "How about $2.99?" He goes, "Fine, give me 3." Look at that. Mario Kart for Mario Kart Wii, and connects, not Lego, but connects. We'll put it on the shelf in the game room. It'll look kind of cool. It was on clearance. They couldn't sell it. Imagine that. Got some video games, some PlayStation 3, $4 per game. Gotcha. 120 for everything. Okay. So most of the stuff I have, this one game looked kind of cool, Warhawk. That looked neat. Let's put that one to the side. We maybe we'll grab that. What are these manuals for? These GameCube manuals or PlayStation manuals? Usually you can tell when you see a controller. All right, so we got left one, R1. Oh, this got to be PlayStation. Something PlayStation. Yep, PlayStation. So don't need any manuals in. Oh, is this one of the 3D games? I think this is one of the 3D games. We're gonna have to look at this a little bit more. Put that over there. Yeah, we got all these Call of Duties. Ended up buying 2 PlayStation 3 games. I bought that Warhawk game. I had to do some research on it first because I wasn't sure if you could play it offline because it looked like it was online only. But apparently you could play it multiplayer offline, but there's no campaign mode. So I was like 50-50 on it. And what I was talking about with the 3D stuff, I have this PlayStation 3D TV. It's a special TV that was sold by PlayStation. Came with glasses, and basically it was to play any of these 3D games. Neither of those 2 are the 3D games. I thought one of them might be, but ends up neither of them were. So I'll keep looking for those. I think there was like 50 games made, and I don't have any of them. Look at these, 91 score. I had so many boxes of cards from 1991 and 1990. These were worthless at one point. They were down to $5 a box, and now they're starting to look like they're starting to come back up. I used to love Kirby Puckett. Passed away quite a few years ago. Didn't realize he passed away. Never seen these guys before. Look at these creepy crawlers still in the packaging. Never seen these. Seen the machine before, but never seen something like this. Look, it comes with the molds. Interesting. I always love to find out where these guys find this interesting product.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Redid all the capacitors.
That's awesome. Now, I have one of these. I picked this up about 2 years ago at one of the shows, but they're asking $600 for this. This is amazing. This is basically a TurboGrafx 16 portable. That is amazing. Great game in it too, Splatterhouse. $600. I'm glad that I bought one 2 years ago. But the biggest thing is these are like Game Gears. You got to redo the capacitors, but very rare system, very hard to find. I can't believe that Steve found this. This is an awesome find, and it also came. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Speaking of. There, and look at all the games that he got with it. That's amazing. I love the turbo. These are all loose though. No jewel cases.
Dealer's choice, brother.
This is incredible. Look how good it is. Yeah, this was the jam back in the 90s. I can't even think of a word. This was the way to go. Unbelievable. Sounds good. Video's good. Look at that. Incredible. Oh, look at the Roddy Piper. Oh, I've come here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Who knows the reference? Do you know the reference?
Of course I know the reference.
What's the movie?
They Live.
That's right, man. You're good. You're good. That's awesome.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh, very nice. How much?
I just got him. I didn't even look him up yet.
How much, Gypsy?
How much, Gypsy? I will pay you. I will pay you.
How much for the little man?
How much for the little man?
All right, pick me out, Mean Gene. My man. That's Mean Gene. All right, now pick me out. Let's see. Oh my God. It's been a long time, dude.
This on YouTube?
Dude, what was his name? The Honky Tonk Man, was it?
Honky Tonk Man.
Pick me out the Honky Tonk Man.
Seeing who else is in here.
Should be a little more careful with my toys.
Yeah. Yeah. Roddy Piper's
God,
tough.
Scratched them.
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry.
All right, who's that? Who's that in your other hand with the vest? Do you know his name? Nope.
This guy?
That's Honky Tonk Man.
Gina's gonna kill me.
That's Honky Tonk?
That's Honky Tonk Man. Am I wrong? That's Honky Tonk Man, right?
No.
No. What was his name?
You're looking at the coat.
That's the heart.
the man.
Oh, yes. All right. All right, sorry. That's all right.
Hype Man.
I got that
Hype
one.
Man.
I got
Who's
that
that?
one wrong.
Who's that?
Dude, I don't remember the guy's name.
Yeah, I can't remember the name.
Oh my God. Oh, he's from.
Mr.
He's in Austin Powers.
Mr. Is that Mr. Fuji?
I don't know his name. I don't know.
No,
who it is.
that's the guy from GoldenEye.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's from the guy from Austin Powers.
You can't use him.
How about Rubber Band Lou Albano? Pull him out.
That's a big piece you got.
Blue vest. There we go. Let me see that
No,
guy.
I
You
know-
knew that one?
I used to know him.
That one's awesome.
Here we go.
I was friends with
Here's
his
the whole
grandson.
ring.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
He
awesome.
lived in Carmel.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh, in this corner, Roddy Piper. I've come here to shoot bubblegum and kick ass, and I'm all out of bubblegum. And in this corner, we don't. Who is this, Steve? Who are we fighting? Dude, get someone you know. Dude, get somebody you know. This is gonna take forever.
Come on.
All right, he's arguing with me that this is not Hulk Hogan. This
You know who
is
that is?
100%. It must be Hulk Hogan's twin brother because it looks just like. All right, I give up. Who is it?
I'll give you a hint. He was a governor. I used to live in the.
That is not.
That's him. It's
That
gotta
is
be.
not the guy from Predator.
That's the guy. From
Are you out of
Predator.
your mind,
I'm pretty
dude?
Sure.
All right, guys, in the comments below, who is this? This is not Jesse Ventura.
Like, share, subscribe.
This is not Jesse Ventura. This is definitely Hulk Hogan. Look at the face. We need to find another wrestling person here. He's googling it. This is Hulk Hogan. I'm starting to second guess myself here, only because I'm looking at this more, and I don't know, the chin's throwing me. I think that might be Jesse Ventura. Now that I look at it, we got to find another wrestling fan. Someone else told me that it looked like Hulk Hogan, but I'm thinking I'm wrong too. I think it is Jesse. That's absolutely unbelievable that Steve found a TurboGrafx in the wild, man. That is, and it's not TurboGrafx 16, it's a TurboGrafx 16 Express. I don't know if they just called it Turbo Express, I think it was. I have one. I bought one at the one of the retro video game shows, I think 2 or 3 years ago. He's asking $600. I don't think I paid quite that. It was my big purchase about 2 or 3 years ago at the video game show. But unbelievable, and he got all these games with it, and he got such a deal. Oh my God, I can't believe it. what an amazing find. And all those wrestlers were super cool as well. Definitely a lot of good finds. You know what it is? It's all about luck. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. You know, last couple days I went yard selling, and there's a couple places where I was trying to be, I try to be respectful. Someone's having a yard sale. They say it starts at 10. I don't know. I show up maybe at 9:45, 9:30 at the earliest. Someone else showed up at 9 o'clock, beat me to the video games. This happened to me last year too. You know, yard sale started at a certain time. I asked them if they had any video games. Exact same thing. And they did. And guess what? Someone bought them before the yard sale started. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know, how to show up to yard sales. Do you show up an hour early? I don't know. I thought that was disrespectful, but apparently it works. What's up, brother? Got some video games over here. I believe, are you the guy I bought the gold? Yeah, the gold 64 from. Still have it in my collection. This guy always has good stuff. You don't see Turtles games in boxes too often. Let's see if the booklet's in there. That's the big thing. Is the book? Yeah, booklet's in there. Oh, this was a fun game. I loved this game as a kid. Suck at it, but good game.
$8 each, 2 for 15 or 3 for 20.
Wow. Look at these. I wish they weren't all crossed out like that. Why do they do that?
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know why they do
Tape
that.
on it.
Unreal. So cool. Guy's really cool guy. He's always got some good stuff here. Look at these. I almost bought pins like this at one of the pinball shows 2 years ago, and I regretted not buying them. I guess these were from, somebody told me these are like Club Nintendo pins. They're pretty cool. I don't have anything like this. I wonder if I should buy some.
Yeah, wow.
I don't know. I actually I like this guy. I don't know what he's called. The turtle guy better than the Mario. Ended up buying the 2 pins from Angel. Very, very nice vendor. He's got 15 on them each. We did 2 of them for 20, which is exactly where I was. Got Mario in the race car, and then I couldn't remember the name of the guy. I hate this guy. I really do. I could never not get hit. I was trying to think of his name. It's on there. Hammer Brother. They're so annoying. There's a spot. There's like 2 of them. And you have to like race to get to them and go under them. I don't know if anyone's got a secret to getting past them other than that. I always get either killed or like I go from big to small with that guy. I hate that guy. I bet you no one besides me knows what this is from. I know exactly what this is from. Don't say it out loud. Do you know what it's from? It's from a skee ball machine. It's from skee ball. I remember this. He was very funny.
I don't remember. He looked it up.
Yeah, it's a newer skee ball machine, but it's
I had no idea.
very funny.
If you move the lever underneath.
Tell you what, you sit here, and I'll show you what it's like to hit the target. Do I have to come down there and throw it for you? Excuse me. Oh, while I laughed hysterically.
Spotted this Marge Simpson. Just got this from Hugo back there. He was asking $5. I asked if he would take 3. He said yes, and he knew who I was. He goes, no filming today? He knew who I was. Yeah, he gave me a deal, $3. Thanks for watching the videos, Hugo. I appreciate it. All right, so we're doing Pez dispensers.
Yeah.
We got a whole bin of Pez dispensers. I ended up with this little truck. I've never seen it before. Pretty cool. And gentleman ended up with Marge, Homer, Maggie, the Riddler, and this really interesting Uncle Sam flashlight with a broken neck. But he works. That's pretty cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, that's neat. $1 a piece. I like my little truck.
The truck is great.
It doesn't take up much room.
No, that's right. You can put them in your pocket.
There you go. Oh man, I ran into buddy Daryl, does the wood carvings. Had some stuff. He's doing good. Showed up with a brand new trailer today, so that's awesome. He's gonna be doing some fairs in Connecticut. Didn't show his stuff because we showed it in one of the last episodes. But yeah, it's getting really, really hot out here. It's gonna be in the 80s, man. I'm definitely baking even with a hat on. You can see how red my head is. I feel like I might have a headache later, but trying to stay hydrated. Due for another water. So as soon as I see someone selling water, I think that's a thing that I'm going to be buying. We were getting, guys, to the nitty gritty. I had to hang out under one of the vendors' tents for a little while. It's so freaking hot out. I got to get some water. She's like, oh, take a seat if you want. I'm like, no, I'm all right. This heat is serious. It's just like, we haven't had weather like this quick. It's still May, so it's crazy. In New York, it's totally different than it being in Florida. I don't feel like this when I'm in Florida, but in New York, man, when it gets hot, I don't know, it's burning up. So after I do this row, there's like a half another row, and that's it. And then I'm gonna jet and get some water and go home. And I think air conditioner is going on in the car on the way home. One of the worst things happened at the flea market here. One of the vendors got a binder full of cards stolen of Garbage Pail Kids. That is the worst. I can't believe people still do that. He said about $300 worth of Garbage Pail Kids. He can't believe it. He said, you know, he has little things stolen here and there, which doesn't make it okay. But that was the biggest thing that he had ever had stolen from him. $300 worth of Garbage Pail Kids in a binder. People are unbelievable. They really are. No. No water. No water. We only got soda. Oh, that's not good. That won't get me hydrated. You know what? This might be a for now thing. I think this is going to be a for now thing. Let's just grab something to just have something. Grab one of these Sprites, I think, for now. That'll work for now. We'll get a water later. Brewster Bakery got a Sprite. No more water. They got no more water. Ran out of water, but we got cinnamon sticks. We got a cinnamon donut. Something to keep us going, and a Sprite. I know it's not water. That's what I wanted, but they ran out. So this will do until I get to the water. So I think there's a vendor over there on the other side that has some water. So we'll go grab one. Give you guys a little bonus content out here. Got my water finally. Drank a Sprite and a water. Had some cinnamon twist. We're out in the parking lot now. Right where we started. I'm curious if that parking thing got cleared up or not. I heard them page it probably half a dozen times, you know, to go move your car or else it's gonna get towed. I don't know if they actually do that or not, but let's see if it's cleared up or not. It was a disaster. So I believe, I'm not positive, I think it was somewhere around this row here. And it is 1 o'clock, so it's a little later. I think the problem has pretty much resolved itself at this point. You know, either they've towed cars or or people have moved them. It was an absolute disaster I heard earlier though. Don't park like an idiot. All right, looks like we're wrapping it up here at the Elephant's Trunk. Yeah, pretty successful day. Got a lot of smalls. You can see a lot of the field is empty. I think that's because of the other flea market going on. Whenever that happens, it gets a little empty on this side. Today's secret word of the day, okay? It's gonna be a person's name. I already said it during the video. It's Morgan Spurlock. So Morgan Spurlock is the secret word of the day. Rest in peace, Morgan. You were awesome. I really enjoyed your documentary on McDonald's Super Size Me, and also your show 30 Days. And a very sad loss to the filming industry. So rest in peace, Morgan. And until next time, guys, I'm the Germ. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.